welcome back to the Beach Bum Bookworm. I'm so excited about my video today because it is another USA Snax box, Taste of the States. I will put their website in the description below so you can go check out. They have 3 different tiers and I would really recommend this subscription. I know that when you read it, it might seem more expensive than other places, but you get such a great... They try to pick companies within the state that are like local, like small businesses, and they really spotlight them in a very awesome way. They do each month. Well, I know where we're going because I looked this up for allergies, but let's see where November's taking us. Dun, 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 Wisconsin. So what I was saying was, like, they spotlight some of these companies with a really cool backstory, and I just think it's absolutely great. So tour day USA Snax, let's see, I have marked it off, Wisconsin. So we have been to Arizona, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Oh wait, I did New Jersey first. And then Wisconsin. Wisconsin was our November. Quite an array. I'm so excited. This has been so much fun. Normally you see my husband with, he is away for an extended period for work. So we miss him, we love him, but I'm gonna hold down the fort and continue to do these USA Snax box. All right, let's see what Wisconsin has to offer. Oh, if you're from Wisconsin, Sherry, I'm looking at you, and anybody else from Wisconsin, please tell me, are these the snacks that represent you? All right, let's start with trivia first, shall we? Or a fun fact. Ooh, nearly 21 million gallons of ice cream are consumed by Wisconsinites each year. That's a lot of ice cream. And it seems interesting, it's a lot of ice cream in such a cold state. If I was from a cold state, I always wanted something warm, so that's really interesting. All right, let's see what we got. I have checked these. They are gourmet potato chips. They're called Slide Pizza. And right here it says something special from Wisconsin. Isn't that cute? All right, I want to make sure that we don't have a story from this company. Okay, doesn't look like it. Okay, we are ready then. Ooh, those smell good. Ooh. All right, look at those. Those are kind of thick. They got a lot of seasoning on them. All right, here we go. Those are really good. They have, let me do that over the napkin, sorry. Those really have a good pizza seasoning on them, but the chip wise is a little thicker, and so it makes them kind of dry because there's so much potato there. But the flavor, the pizza flavor is spot on. It's very, very good. I would give these a 3. I enjoyed them. All right, let's see what we got going on in Wisconsin besides the ice cream. Ooh, yes, I love this. The first circus in the USA was in Delavan, Wisconsin. Yes, I love that. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'll have to use... This is, one of the special businesses that is highlighted this month. There's 3 of them. So this one says East Shore Specialty Foods, garlic and pepper dipping pretzels. Right here. I was looking, they gave me 2 different sauces. So oh, it's the same company. So they do go together. Okay. Oh no. Yes. yes. Okay. So I'm going to use these to dip into, okay, the first one, and I'm going to read the story first, but I'm going to show you all this. Apple and cranberry, quince and apple. Small batch preserves. Wow. Okay. Here it is. And this is the same brand as the other company. Wow. Okay. And then here's their second one. And it's got the little East Shore label on it. And it is, ooh, sweet and tangy mustard. Oh, I'm gonna like this. Oh my gosh. I mean, I think I'll like the quince and apple too, but I'm really going to like the mustard because that's sweet and tangy mustard. I love that. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me stop and read this story that I said I was gonna read. So, all right, let's look at this story. It's the East Shore Specialty Foods. It says, Jerry Meshing, teacher, homemaker, and innovative cook who made everything from scratch. In 1986, her children were raised. She decided to fill the void with her second love, cooking. She started the East Shore with one product, the sweet and tangy mustard. The label shows her family home, oh cute, which is the East Shore of a small lake, hence the name East Shore Specialty Foods. Aren't those cool stories? I love that. I have a feeling that Jerry is gonna have some good products. All right, so here's our pretzel. I'm gonna do save the best for last, or what I think is going to be my favorite. So I'm gonna do the quince and apple first. I'm gonna reserve my thoughts until I do the sweet, because I still got some stick here. Here's the sweet and tangy mustard. Okay, so first the pretzel. There is a seasoning on this pretzel that is spicy. Whew, they're good, but they're spicy. This one, the quince and apple, tastes like a tart apple butter to me. I like it. I think that this would be really good on like chicken. I know that sounds weird, but it'd be a really good glaze. This is delicious. This one is exactly what I thought it was. I'm gonna eat every drop of it. Oh my gosh, I love this. This was so good. It's just a sweet and tangy mustard, but oh, job well done, Jerry. I love these. All right, let's do a trivia this time. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't a trivia, but so Wisconsin state symbols, their state fruit is the cranberry. Ooh, I have to talk about this one. This isn't a trivia, but this is part of the famous people born in Wisconsin. Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, I love that. Wisconsin born right there. Okay. Just the Cheese, which is another story that we have here. Crunchy toasted cheese. It's grilled cheese flavor, and there's a little grilled cheese sandwich at the bottom here. This is going to taste just like cheese. And the reason I say that is because there's only 4 ingredients in this whole thing. Cheese cultures, milk, cheese flavor, and salt. So this is gonna be good. It looks very like rice cake, like a rice cake, but we'll see. Oh my God, if you're a cheese fan like me, you will love these. Holy moly, I'm gonna read this story in just a sec, but oh my gosh, I wish this was a bigger bag. So it says only 1 ingredient cheese, and that's, oh gosh. These are so good. They're like crunchy cheese. I don't know how else to describe them. They're so good. I love these. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a hard time picking my favorite in this box. All right, so let's check out that story. Just the Cheese. It says David Scharfman's father was a cheesemaker, and one day he pulled an extra crispy grilled cheese sandwich out of the pan, and 10-year-old David asked, Dad, how come you can't just make the cheese like this? Not one to turn down a dairy-related challenge. His dad, Paul, got to work. To answer his innocent question, Paul and his team of cheesemakers created a crunchy cheese that would eventually become the catalyst behind Just the Cheese. Nice job, 10-year-old David. We got Just the Cheese out of that one question. These are so good. I would give these a 5. I absolutely loved them. All right, this trivia question I have to ask because it's fun. Green Bay has long been known as the toilet paper capital of the world. Why? If you got this before I give you the answer, please tell me in the comments below. It's because the first splinter-free toilet paper was produced there. Thank you, Green Bay. Thank you for splinter-free toilet paper. Can you imagine? Woo! All right. Nicely done, Green Bay. All right, we got a couple more things before we get into our Wisconsin cozies, which I'm really excited about. Homer's Mini Cow Pie, pecans, milk chocolate, and caramel. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be delicious. And look at this package. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Let me double check the ingredients Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna try this because there is not an ingredient on here. Well, shucks. Okay. That is so cute. I don't think it's one of the stories though. Nope. Okay. Ooh, toffee, dark chocolate, and sea salt. I'm checking the ingredients one more time on this one too, but this is one that I really did think I can have. Yes, yes. It's from Sweet Pea's Pantry. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. I love toffee. Right, and this is the last story that we have too today. So let me check that out. I'm gonna check it out first. Sweet Pea's Pantry. It says, along with many fresh food experiences at a young age and Pat's mother's instruction in homemaking to help with 9 siblings and her artistic influence, Pat emerged with a talent for creating and love of everything homey and tasty. After 15 years of owning and running a catering business that catered events up to 3,000 guests, she took a break. Yeah. But the food business bug bit her again, and Pat started creating homemade toffee and chocolates with favorite all-natural ingredients and flavors. Oh, this is gonna be good. I feel it. And I've said it a couple times now. I love toffee, so I'm so excited about it. I do want to show you this picture one more time. I think I held it up at the beginning because I was like, Wisconsin, but I don't know how fast I did it. Isn't that a beautiful picture? I love that. So it says Sister Bay Town Harbor in Door County, Wisconsin. If you would have showed me this postcard without telling me Wisconsin, I wouldn't have guessed Wisconsin, would you? Tell me in the comments below. Be honest, would you have guessed Wisconsin if you just saw the picture? I would not have. Wow, that's really beautiful. All right, toffee. Oh, it's so thick. It's gonna be good. Oh, it's sea salt and chocolate, dark chocolate. Oh my gosh, look how thick that is with toffee. That is delicious. It tastes like there's some mint in there. It says dark chocolate and sea salt, but it really tastes some mint in there. Oh my gosh, absolutely delicious. I would give that 4.5. Oh, it was so good. That was the last thing in the box. This has been such a good box too. Holy moly, and some really cute stories. I don't know, between New Jersey and Wisconsin, those two have been my favorite boxes that we've gotten from USA Snax. Holy moly, those were good. All right, we got one more fun fact. Sheboygan is the bratwurst capital of the world. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, any more famous people? So we have Danica Patrick, who's a race car driver. Orson Welles. Chris Farley. Okay, nice. All right, favorites. This shouldn't be too shocking. Here are my favorites. The toffee and the cheese. The cheese probably is number one by far. I loved these. The mustard's also very good. Everything in the box was good. I can't hold everything up. Well, I can, but I won't. Oh my gosh, but these are the winner today. Wisconsin, you have amazing snacks. Nicely done. And I will see you back here in a little bit for Wisconsin Cozies. Hey, all right, I'm back with all of those Wisconsin cozy mysteries. Let's just get right into it. The first one is the Mack's Bar Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Allison K. Abbott. The first book is called Murder on the Rocks. Our main character is Mackenzie. She goes by Mack. She is the owner of a bar, and this takes place in Milwaukee. 6 books in that series. And I know someone who is reading it right now, and they really enjoy it. There is a little hint of some magic maybe going on. Something like that. Not exactly sure. So if I say that wrong, I'm sorry, but something along that line. Next up, we have the PTA mystery series. Book number 1 is called Murder at the PTA. This is by Laura Alden. It says our main character is Beth Kennedy. She is the owner of a children's bookstore. She is a single parent. This takes place in Wisconsin. There are 5 books in that series. I'm going to check that out. That sounds adorable. I am a sucker for any bookstore, so I don't know how I not heard about this, but I am definitely going to be checking it out. Next up, we have the Maggie Thorson Cozy Mystery Series. This is another coffee shop cozy mystery series. All of these take place in Wisconsin, so if you don't hear me say that, that's what we're here for. This is by Sandra Balzo. First book is called Uncommon Grounds. Our main character is Maggie, and there are 14 books in that series. I have read some of these, and I really enjoyed it. I don't remember why I got away from it, but I remember liking the books I read. Next up, the book is called The Ginseng Conspiracy, right here. This is part of the Kay Driscoll Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Susan Bernhardt. It says our main character is Kay Driscoll, who's a retired nurse who volunteers at the town's free clinic. Oh, that's lovely. Lover of pastries, newcomer to small town Sudbury Falls, Wisconsin. 5 books in that series. I probably will check out a lot of these because I think I said it in my last video. I'm a sucker for cold weather cozy mysteries where, you know, like settings that have cold weather. I live in a climate that never has cold weather. I say that as I'm wearing a huge hoodie. It is cold today, but we get very few cold days here. Whew. So I like reading about places that do have cold weather because it just makes me feel, I don't know, cozy. So the next one, the first book is called Working Stiff, right here. This is by Annalise Rice. It's part of the Mattie Winston Cozy Mystery Series. It says Mattie is an ex-nurse and she's a deputy coroner in Wisconsin. There are 11 books in that series. That is one I probably will not check out if I'm being honest, because if somebody is a coroner, that does not sound cozy to me. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't know how cozy that series is. It was on all the lists that, as I was doing my research, and somebody, if you've read it, let me know, but it sounds scary. Next up, we have the Queen Bee Cozy Mystery Series. The first book is called Buzz Off. This is by Hannah Reed. The main character is named Story Fisher. She is a beekeeper, and she's the owner of the Wild Clover Market. Want to check this series out. I've heard really good things about it. I know that Cozy from our Cozy Mystery Discord is a huge fan of it. I think it was one of the first cozies that she read, or one of her favorites. I hope I'm not getting it mixed up with something else. There are 5 books in this series. Next up, we have, the book is called Death Knell, right here. This is part of the Noshes Up North Culinary Mystery Series. This is by Mary Grace Murphy. I've never heard of this. It says our main character is Knell Bailey, who's a full-figured restaurant blog. 3 books in that series. I'm really interested in trying out cozy mysteries where there is a blog within it. I don't know, it just sounds fun to me. Next up, we have, the book is called Dead Angler, book number 1. This is part of the Loon Lake Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Victoria Houston. It says our main character is a police chief, and Doc Paul Osborne, who's a retired dentist. They're both fly fishers. This takes place in Loon Lake, Wisconsin, and there are 19 books in that series. You don't get many cozy mysteries with the actual sleuth being a law enforcement person. Usually they're amateur. So that is really interesting. Next up, the book is called Old World Murder. This is part of the Chloe Ellefson Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Kathleen Ernst. It says our main character is Chloe, and she is the curator of Living History Museum. This takes place in the 1980s, and there are 10 books in that series. I'm going to be checking that one out too. I enjoy museums, and so I think that I would enjoy museum cozy mysteries. So I'm going to have to look into it. Really, I want to look into everything. How am I ever going to find the time? Next up, we have the Fudge Shop Cozy Mystery Series. The first book is called First Degree Fudge. This is by Kristen DeSmit. So it says our main character is Ava. She is the owner of Copper Kettle Fudge Shop and her grandpa's bait shop. This takes place in Wisconsin. 3 books in this series. I will say, I just try to be as honest and transparent as possible. I did try this series and I end up DNFing the first book. It just wasn't for me. Doesn't mean it's not for you. I thought I would love it. It sounds hilarious. Even as I read the premise, I mean, a fudge shop and a bait shop, that just sounds like something I would love. I just didn't connect with it. It's definitely worth a shot. 3 books in the series. Next up, we have the Deputy Donut series. Love it. This is by Ginger Bolton. The first book is called Survival of the Fritters. So in this one, our main character, Emily, she was married to a police officer. He was killed in the line of duty. She was a 911 operator. She leaves that job and opens up a donut shop with her father-in-law. They are adorable together. I love them. They had the cat. She has a cat named Deputy Donut, which is where the name of the shop came in. This takes place in Fallingbrook, Wisconsin. Absolutely love it. So cozy. Ginger is lovely. I interviewed her. She's amazing. If you check out my author interview playlist, you will be able to see that. Oh, it just, something about this series, I think, again, it's the cold weather, but part of it is they have a regular group of townspeople that come into the shop. They know them. They know what's going on with them. Everybody knows. I just love that feel. The other thing about this one is, I say this every time, but I just think this is amazing. They have an old cop car that instead of sirens has a donut that spins around. I love that. 6 books in this series. I'm ready for number 5. I'm waiting, and not patiently, I mind you, for it to come out on audio. Oh, I might just give it and read it on ebook. But I've done, I think, like all of them but one of them on audio. I think I read the first one physically before I had some issues with my eyes. I really want to stick with audio, but we'll see. I might just give in. Because the 5th book that I'm waiting on takes place at like a carnival or a festival. I'm not really sure which one. It looks like a circus cover, and I'm so excited to read it. Okay, moving on. I'm done now. Next up was a series I had never heard of. It is the Taylor Quinn Quilt Shop Cozy Mystery Series. That sounds cute. The first book is Assault and Batting right here. This is by Teth Rothery. There are 7 books in that series. The next one we have, book number 1, is called On the Chopping Block. This is the first book in the Callie's Kitchen Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Jenny Kales, and it says that there are 5 books out in that series. A cozy kitchen? I'm going to be checking that out. The next one I'm so excited about. This is one of my anticipated reads. I am definitely going to be checking it out. I don't know how I forgot to include it in my SAS list, but something will be switched out for it, or I'm just adding it. The series is called The Lakeside Library. The first book is called Murder at the Lakeside Library. This is by Holly Danvers. There are 2 books out in the series, and one of my trusted friends read it recently and loved it, so I'm really, really excited about it. The next one I was really excited to see. This looks like something that I'm just excited about it. The series is called the Deep Lakes Cozy Mystery Series. Book number 1 is called Deep Dark Secrets. This is by Joy Ann Ribber, and there are 3 books out in it. Next one, book number 1 is called Cupcakes, Pies, and Hometown Guys. This is part of the Annie Graceland Cozy Mystery Series. There are 8 books in this series, and it's by Pamela Dumond, and the title is hilarious. Love it. Next up, we have Murder Most Sweet, book number 1. This is part of the Bookish Baker Cozy Mystery Series. I love books. I love baking. Let's go. I'm in for it. This is by Laura Jensen Walker, and there are 2 books currently out in that series. That sounds cute. The last one, looks adorable, sounds adorable. It is part of the Furry Friends Cozy Mystery Series. Book number 1 is called Dogged by Death. This is by Laura Scott, and currently there are 2 books out in that series. All right, everyone, there is our Wisconsin Cozies. Give me a big thumbs up, and until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye, everyone.